Well, for more on this, let's cross live to our correspondent in Berlin, Nick Holdsworth. Nick, tell us more about the significance of this.
Well, as you've just mentioned, it's the first time that a former Stasi officer has been convicted of murder. Now, that's really significant. Only 251 Stasi officials were ever put on trial in Germany after the fall of the wall 35 years ago, of which only 87 were convicted, none for murder. The defence in this case argued that Manfred Naumann should be charged with manslaughter because the man he was accused of murdering, a Czech, Czeslaw Kukuczka, had threatened to carry out some kind of a bomb attack if he wasn't allowed to leave East Berlin for the West. However, the Polish authorities, who in 2021 issued a European murder warrant for Naumann, insisted that the murder should stand. Now, if it had been a manslaughter charge, the lawyer would have argued that Naumann shouldn't be brought before a court because the statute of limitations had run out. There's no statute of limitations for murder, so he was brought up in front of a judge in Berlin and sentenced to 10 years in prison. At the age of 80, that may well mean that Naumann from Leipzig will die in prison.
And why did it take so long to bring this man to justice then?
There were investigations carried out in the 1990s, but there was simply insufficient evidence to charge Naumann. What then happened was that in 2016, Polish researchers looking into the Stasi records found a way to reassemble shredded documents. The Stasi had shredded, torn up or burnt documents in a terrible rush in 1990, just as things fell apart. And a special machine was constructed to actually put together these shredded documents. And there they found evidence that Naumann had actually been given a medal by his Stasi bosses for the murder of this Polish man. And that was the crucial piece of evidence that enabled them to put pressure on the Polish authorities to then put pressure on the German authorities to bring this case.
All right, Nick Holdsworth, thank you very much for your reporting there.